Okay. So.
No.
Rottweiler there. This is what we're working with. Nice. Then relax it, relax it, relax it. Nice. So give it a wee pop and relax.
No.
Rather than holding tense, more just pop and relax. Nice.
No.
So do you want to put? Can you put one of these this light on?
Yes.
Okay, just so you can see it better, right? Look, he's looking right at the prong. He's not looking at you. Don't worry. Oh, wee squeaky toy. Aye. So what you have with the prong collar is you have the Springer. So I know when you use Herm Springer prongs, okay. I would going forward. I'll give you a link and where to get them and all that sort of stuff. You can get these in pet shops, but they'll charge you like double the price. Get a good quality. I would only use Herm Springer. They're the best. They're like the Ferrari of prong collars. They're a German make, okay. So what we do is we're trying to have equal symmetry on either side of the Herm Springer plate, okay. It's a 2.25, which is the size of the prong collars, the prongs, okay. The way we open and close the prong is we take any two prongs and we push a prong up slightly. And then we move our thumb and forefinger up to the tip of a prong and we pinch it at the tip and we pull it open. And we pinch it and pull it closed. Okay, so we're not really trying to force, it's just very simple angles to drop in. Does that make sense? You can drop her release, she's fine. So I want you, Dad, to have a wee shot and try and open that. You can pause that a wee sec, because then we don't need to. So, over time, you'd probably have another link out the other side. Right. You want it just like that, whereas it's a bit maybe like this now. Yeah. Okay? Which is totally fine for teaching, but when he gets reactive and I'm not here, then you want all the help you can get. Do you know what I mean? It's like I've spent all this money and bought this nice bell. Good. Good. So I'll use limited time. Come on, Dom. Nice. Come on. Good job. Good. Hello, dude. Come into your home. You're allowed. Okay. So here, because of the ideally when we were first teaching, it wouldn't have been with a surprise like Kieran coming in, right? But that's okay. But the reality is, I just provided a little, what I call a 12 o'clock, which is straight up. And he went, oh, this is different. And that little bit of confusion was enough to make him go, okay, I'll follow you. Right? So I'm trying to use the least amount of pressure. Now I ideally teach sideways. I pull it sideways and I'll tell him to come. Pull it. Gizmo, come. Good job, dude. So what I'm doing here is kind of boring. You won't see any, anything huge. You won't see a dog screaming in pain and uncomfortable, but he goes, I feel this little bit of pressure. How do I get rid of it? Come to me. So I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure. Yeah, good boy. A little bit of pressure with my pinky. Yay, good boy, Gizmo. Because he gets afraid of me, I'm not going to reward that by going in his space. Because actually, you leave me alone, mate, is more of a positive to me. So I'm just going, well done, mate, high five. You totally would go, good boy. That's where you give all your affection, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm moving the dog. It's not about him not being comfortable with that. I want him comfortable with the pressure. I want him to understand how to get rid of that pressure himself. It's not about, oh, but Roddy, what if he gets used to it? Good, I want him used to it. I want him really comfortable. I want him to know how to get rid of that little bit of pressure. So, okay, so I've got the lead resting on my hand. A little bit of pressure. Yes. Good job. Well done. Am I going to do this outside with him in a wee second, okay? But I apply pressure. Yay! So he learns how to switch the pressure off himself. Okay? When he does that, I reward the behaviour. Yes, that. So I'll apply pressure. When he switches it off, yes! Good boy! Well done, Gizmo! So what I'm having him learn is one thing in his life that he can be successful at and go, I know how to switch that off. And he comes to me, a little bit of pressure. Yay, good boy! Now the funny thing is, earlier when we had the slip lead, his tail was tucked between his legs the whole time. Here using the prong and with a pinky, yeah, good boy, come on then. Good job, dude. So what I'm trying to use is the least amount of pressure to get the most psychological in the dog. Yeah, good boy. Oh my goodness. And normally with there I would add food or add a wee pet. For him right now, what we're doing, I'm just giving him good vibes. Okay? So it gives me the ability to also go, hey, stop your nonsense. But most of the time you're just like, so here I won't apply any vocal, I'll just apply pressure and you'll see how he'll switch it off. You see that? So he switched off himself. So most of the time the lead is just resting. Okay? So what we're trying to create is an Asda bag rather than this dog pulling and lunging. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's stop that there.